Hi, and welcome to the Life After Losses blog. This is 156, smooth as butter. I am not now, nor have I ever been a holiday person. Now, maybe when I was a kid, I got to open presents, but those years are long gone. And the holiday magic I did manage to gain when we had kids died along with the one that made it feel real. And as of this writing, there are no lights on my house or a tree in my living room. The kids are adults and they don't seem to really care either. And that's okay with me because I think we'd all be caught up in some melancholy Christmas were we to even try, as we did the first several years. So, not being a holiday person, whenever I'm inundated with schmaltzy Christmas movies, I go to the old standbys of Gremlins, Die Hard, and Die Hard 2. Now, you could argue that those are not Christmas movies, and I could argue then neither is It's a Wonderful Life. I mean, that's some dark subject matter. But I choose to live and let live when it comes to those controversial topics. The other night, though, as I was scrolling through one of the streaming services for something to watch with my daughter, I ran across Queen Latifah's face and thought, I liked that movie. And we watched Last Holiday from 2006. Now it takes place over the holidays, but it's not about the holidays. It's about living. And I started thinking about the meaning during the scene where Queen Latifah, who plays Georgia, and Gerard Depardieu walked through the open air market, and Depardieu made a comment about the secret to life. I thought, finally, after Curly tried to tell us the secret to life in City Slickers, we'll have the answer. And there's a link below to the previous blog post on the topic. The secret to life, Depardieu said, is butter. Not quite the answer I was expecting, and while a fan of butter, I'm not sure he's right. I think the same secret to life is simple. It's living. And for years, Georgia worked hard, saved money, dealt with incompetent bosses, and seemed to be happy in her life until she was diagnosed with a terminal illness. Told she had 3 weeks to live, she decided to make the most of the rest of her life. She traveled to a place that she dreamed about. She ate butter instead of diet food. She pampered herself in the spa and challenged herself by base jumping. She learned to have a zest for life while facing the end of hers. Now, last week, I asked you to embrace delayed gratification. Nothing about this story sounds like there was delayed gratification, but there was. Georgia learned that living in the moment was important, and at one point she told those around her that she should have laughed more, loved more, and seen the world. She was so afraid to live that she kept her life in a book of possibilities instead of actually living. She cooked beautiful meals, yet deprived herself by eating frozen diet dinners. She would bake the cake for the joy of cooking, but wouldn't know what it tasted like. The secret to life is living. It's not depriving yourself every chance you get, but finding that balance between overindulging and deprivation. It's knowing for yourself when to indulge in instant gratification and when to delay it. So, as we're entering the home stretch of the holiday season, where overindulgence and instant gratification rule, what are you going to do? How do you plan to balance your competing desires? Now, for myself, I will focus on what I need. In the past, when my car needed new tires around the 3.5 to 4 year mark, I just traded in for a newer model and another loan payment. And earlier this year, I just replaced the tires. I didn't need the latest and greatest car because I have it maintained and it runs well. So the shine's a little duller and there are dings and scratches in the paint. I'm sure that can be addressed much more cost effectively than keeping car payments going. With the savings there and cutting the satellite dish, I'm saving enough money to do what I love to do: travel, see the world, laugh more, love more. The secret to life is living. Until next time.